Welcome to another edition of Fantasy Central. I am your commissioner. Great week of fantasy football last week in week 5. To recap, we had Cutler's Butler, who had 8 players on a bye, pull off a big win over the winless Ninjas by 16.5. We had 49ers getting their second win in a row over Juicy Lucy by 16. We had the Cannon Colts with their third win in a row over the disappointing Big Onions, winning by 50.5 points. We had Norwegian Legion beating 19-0, their first loss. A huge win for him, and he actually wins by 30. And we have the Beavers beating the second-ranked Footlongs by 50.5 points. The Footlongs only get 68.5 points on the week. And Victoria's Secret coming up with a win over Team Mariachi by 20.5. But for more, whenever we say the worst team in the league, everyone thinks of Team Mariachi. Been at the end the whole year. And so we decided to have Shauna go to their headquarters and see what their philosophy is and see if they can turn around their season. But for more on this, let's go to Shauna, who's with Dave Zink, owner of Team Mariachi.
Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. I'm here with Dave Zink, owner of the Mariachi team. Let's see, Dave, what can we say? You're really not very good.
Yeah, I think it was a mistake modeling our team after the Raiders this year.
Just win, baby!
But, I guess stranger things have happened. Who knows? Maybe we'll barely make the playoffs and do well.
That would be a miracle. What has been your philosophy or your formula for being so bad?
Well, I think one of the big problems is we get, our coaching staff gets in fights a lot. So, and then we forget to change our roster up or update it or anything. So that's a big problem for our team.
I'm sorry to hear that. What do you think about this week's game? You play those chubby ninjas, don't you?
Yeah, so I just pray that it's not a draw.
A draw.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
Just draw, baby!
So no one would get a win, right?
That's true, and then you'd still be in the toilet bowl, and we're trying to get you out.
Yeah, but I think we'll finally break free of it. I'm feeling it now. With the change of weather, I think our Mariachi will finally do well.
And what does mariachi mean?
Well, they're usually it's usually a band that's supposed to play at a celebration, but obviously our celebration this year has been silenced.
That's true. Maybe they should go to singing, your team, instead of playing. What do you think?
Yeah, I think next season we're gonna have to change our name.
That would be a good idea. Well, you haven't done well. We are all thinking positive thoughts for you and hope you'll win. You did break 100 this last game, didn't you?
Yeah, we prayed hard for that one.
And your prayers were answered. That's wonderful. All right. Well, we hope for the best. Hopefully you'll make it out of the last 2 in the rankings. And I hope you do well with Chubbies. With the Chubby Ninjas.
Thanks, and I still believe, like it says.
Still believe? Well, that's good, because no one else really does. But hey, anyway, back to you, Commissioner.
Thanks, Shauna. And now, we had Shauna catch up with another team, a team that's surprised everybody, frankly. And that is Norwegian Legion, picked by many, including myself, to finish last. But now he has skyrocketed up to the top of the rankings, where he is not only beat the top team, but is ranked first in the league right now. But for more on him and his great start, let's go to Shauna, who's with Casey Miller, owner of Norwegian Legion.
Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. I'm here with the owner of Norwegian Legion, Casey Miller, who was just mocked and ridiculed and just said terrible things were said about you because you were such a young, inexperienced owner, little wee wee. Yeah. But you beat Donnie.
I did beat Donnie. You know, it's true, I do need a booster seat, but I can win.
Well, booster seats help, don't they?
You know, yeah.
Okay, who do you think it has been your booster seat in your team? Who's helped
Frank
you?
Gore, except he got hurt, so,
Oh, well,
yeah.
that might not be too good. Okay, well, so you were ranked last and now you're ranked first. How does that feel?
It feels good. It's kind of surprising that I'm ranked first.
Yeah, it is, but you know.
It feels good, yeah.
That's great. I'm glad you feel good about it, Wee Wee. Because remember, I seem to remember the commissioner saying, Wee Wee is last.
Well, Wee Wee's first.
That's good. Well, and who do you play this week?
I don't know.
You might want to find out, but
It's
anyway.
on my to-do list.
Okay. And do you have a strategy?
No.
Okay, well, it seems to be working for you, no strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope you win, whoever it is you play. And it's good that that you beat Donnie, because now you realize everyone's after you.
Crap.
I know. It's okay, honey. You'll be okay. Anyway, well, we're glad that you came and to talk to us today, and back to you, Commissioner.
Thanks, Shauna. That's good to see Norwegian Legion prove everyone wrong. Now, many of you may know, but we have the rankings and the predictions for next week on the message board now. And so what we'll be doing new is we'll be having news, notes, and rumors at this section of our show. And for this week, the biggest news and rumor out there is with the Big Onions. Danny Jackson, who fell in love with Tom Brady, drafted him early in the draft, is reportedly wanting to trade him. He's sick of him. He sat him on the bench last week even. He just doesn't want him on his team, which should cause some rift between his team, which has struggled. And so there's been reports of some teams offering him some undisclosed players to land Brady. There is a rumor that Cutler's Butler has offered a few bench players to get Brady, kind of mocking the fact of Brady. But if you want Tom Brady, you better contact Big Onions. He's going to deal him as soon as possible. Also, another rumor is that Norwegian Legion, or rather not Norwegian Legion, but Victoria's Secret is a little upset by not being ranked first. He feels that he should be ranked first. But he'll get his chance. He will be playing 19-0 in not too long. And so that's another rumor we have going around. That, and there's a few rivalries kind of stewing as well. People that don't like each other, which we should have some rivalry updates on who that is coming up later. But for in the future, send me any messages that you would like to be said at this part of the show. Any rumors, anything like that, send it to me by Tuesday morning and we'll put it on. But for this week, that's all we have. But have a good week, and we will see you later.